What's going on, YouTube? Well, today is episode 5. And it's about, the pain we caused our family as addicts. And everybody else. I know my biggest problem was admitting my mistakes to my family. Like, that was my hardest thing. The lies, cheating, stealing. Well, I never stole, but the lying, the cheating, it gets really bad at some point. It's like really, really, really bad. To the point where you almost lose your inner soul. You know what I mean? Hold on. I'm just going to turn this TV off because it's driving me crazy. Yeah. So what happens is, us as addicts, we almost lose our inner souls. A lot of people want me to touch on the family pain that we cause. I can't speak for other families, but I can speak for mine and my own. See, this is even hard for me to do. I've manipulated everybody. I've told millions of lies over the years, like millions. And I can never take that back. But as an addict, we don't think about that. We don't think about how we're hurting other people, right? Like our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, our aunts, our uncles, our cousins, our boyfriends, our girlfriends, our children, Like I've hurt my kids. I've hurt my mom, my sisters, my nieces, my nephews. I've hurt everybody, and I've hurt them pretty damn good. It's just like, we don't care. As addicts, we don't care. We just want to get high, right? And we'll do anything we can to make that happen. I could sell an Eskimo in an igloo with an air conditioner. That's how good I was. I could sell my soul, man. And there was points I did sell my soul. There was points that my family were so scared of me because of the things I said and did that I could never take back. I could never take it back. And I only make things worse a lot of the times. The lies, the wondering where everybody is. When you go missing for 3 and 4 days and 5 and 6 days, when you're used to talking to everybody every day, and then you got to explain what you did for them 4 and 5 days, well, you can't really tell your mother you've been shot up or stabbed up, or, you were out selling drugs and doing drugs and all these things, man. Like, we have to stop hurting our family, for one thing. Our families suffer the most. And believe it, they suffer the most, right? Like, some things aren't even fixable. Some things you can never fix. Some people will never forgive you for the things you do. And some people will never talk to you again because of the stuff you said. It's just the way it is. But I know that I have hurt a lot of people. And I'm deeply sorry about all the pain that I've caused. But I can't take it back. I can only try to make it better. Not only do your enemies become scared of you, like, your family becomes scared of you as an addict. You know that. Your family becomes so scared of you because they don't know how you're going to act. They don't know what to say anymore. They don't know what to do anymore. It's just nothing but pain, pain, pain. And we have to stop it. Like, we have to stop hurting the people we love, because at the end of the day, they're the only ones that are going to be there for you. When you become clean, your friends are gone. Because you got no more dope to smoke. You got no more drugs to smoke. You got nothing. So your friends are gone. Then you're all alone. And then when you're all alone, you go to talk to your family. They don't want to talk to you because of all the pain you caused. Then you're by yourself. Then you're by yourself in a world that you need help in getting out of. I couldn't get out of my world by myself. I had so many people be like, BJ, you need help. BJ, you need help. I'm like, shut your mouth. You talk to me one more time like that, I'm going to beat your friggin' head off. You know, like stuff like that. Like I never wanted it. And then by the time I was all alone, all I had was my family. And all the hurt and pain I caused, you know, nobody wanted to talk to me. Because nobody trusted me. Nobody believed me. Nobody thought it was for real. It was just another day in the life of BJ. People thought I was lying. You know, it's hard. What we do to our families is hard. Like, we destroy them. Bad. You know? And the people that have tried to help me, you know, there was this one girl up where I used to live. And this girl stuck with me through thick and thin. Like, every time I was dying and she was there. Every time I was, you know, hurt, she was there. Every time I was on the top, she was there. Just everything. It's just, you know, she was there. She was all I had. And if it wasn't for her, I'd be dead. And I know I'd be dead. Because I burnt my bridge with my family. And I'm just starting to get that back. Right? The things I said that I did not mean. The things I did that I didn't want to do. The places I went that I didn't want to go. You know? Just everything I did that I didn't want to do. And that's what made it really hard. Right? Was I burnt all my bridges, man. I had nothing left. Nothing. At all. Nothing. But the thing now is I'm rebuilding my life. And it's one of the hardest things I ever had to do was rebuild my life. Because at the start of it, I'm doing it on my own. Because I hurt everybody. Nobody wants to be around me. I hurt everybody so much. I caused so much pain. Nobody wanted to be around me. You know what I mean? Like, it was just pain, pain, pain. But I don't know. I'm trying to touch on hurting our families, guys, because it's not only us we're hurting, as we are tearing our families apart. Tearing them apart to the point where some things are unfixable. It's unfixable. I think. I don't even know. I get scared. When I think about it, I get scared. I don't know. I don't know if I can fix everything that I've done. I don't know that. Do I wish I knew that? Yeah, I wish I knew, because I'd love to know. But it's a continuous fight trying to not only fix yourself, but fix your family. It's a continuous fight on fix, right? So once you become straight, you got to fix everything, right? You got to fix all your mistakes, all your problems from your addiction still there, and you have your hurt family that they would love to help you, but they've helped you 1,000 times over and over and over again and got the same result. What you guys don't realize until you move out of a small town into a big city is that almost one out of every 2 addicts die. I would say that. That's a pretty good friggin' statistic too. Almost 1 out of every 2 die in long term. You know, people think, oh, I can do this and nothing happens to me, and I can do that and nothing happens to me. Yeah, well, you know what? Other people do things once and they die, right? And now the drugs are more dangerous than they ever were. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to stop, you got to stop. If you want your family, you got to tell the truth. If you want people to help you, you have to be willing. You know what I mean? Things aren't going to be handed to you because nobody in their right mind would trust an addict, especially after 10, 15 years of being one. You know what I mean? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. But anyway, I want to touch. I'm not good at touching on this. Like, I hope I'm saying it right. I don't even know, because I'm at the point now where I'm fixing my stuff. So this is a learning curve for me too. I'm just learning how to fix my family life. I've ruined my family life, right? I've hurt my sisters, my nieces, my nephews, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, my mom. You know, like my sisters, I've hurt everybody. And I love them all so much, but nobody trusts me, right? Like, I have to earn all that back. And I'm gonna earn all that back. But I'm gonna fight to my last breath to make my life normal again. Whether I have to die a few times and come back, like, you know, whether I gotta pick myself up again off the ground and come back, right? It gets hard. Sorry, guys. My temperature's up from just telling this stuff, because it just brings back all these memories. But we have to fix ourselves before anybody's going to want to help us. I hope you guys know that. You have to fix yourself before anybody's going to help you. You need a strong support system, man. To come clean, you need a strong support system. And if you don't have one, you're toast. Because I didn't have one in where I was at. I didn't have a support system. And that's why I was toast for so long. Right? I had to break down and basically just pick a life of drugs and crime and gangsterism, or live a sober life and be loved and love everybody else and love my family and, you know, get some good friends again, right? I hope this is helping, because I don't even know how to word any of this. Like, you know, it's just the lies. Like, you would sell your soul to the devil. As an addict, you would sell your soul to the devil. And you would without even knowing it. Till the next day when you woke up and you're like, what did I do? You know, and then you realize, like, oh, shoot. Like, what did I do that for? Or why did I do that to them? Why did I hurt these people? Right? Why is this guy tied up over here? Why is there blood over there? Like, why? You'll ask yourself that a million times. But here's my point for family. You have to, if you want your family in your life, you got to stop the bullshit. You got to stop the lies. You got to get back on track. You got to give up the dope. You got to go through the withdrawals, and you got to start all over again. And the sooner you do it, the better, because after so long, it's unfixable. You can't fix it, right? Once you're doing things for so long, people get used to that. That's how they know you as. They know you as that drug addict, the criminal, the thief, the bum, you know, the dirtbag, the guy with diseases, the guy that's, you know. Like, I don't want to be known as the guy I was up where I came from either. Like, I don't have any burnt bridges. I never burnt any bridges. Right? Like, I could go right back to where I was again and do everything exactly the same way I did. Why do you think I have a YouTube channel? Because I don't care. I'm not worried about nobody. You know what I mean? I just don't know. For family-wise, guys, we got to stop hurting them. We can't do it no more. Right? Because we're not only hurting ourselves, we're hurting hundreds of people around us. Each person is hurting, you know, it could be up to hundreds of people just from one person's choices, right? Like, we can't. As an addict, you got to start telling the truth. You got to admit to your lies, and you have to admit your wrongs, right? You have to know that you're wrong first, or you'll never get help. You got to stop, right? That's it. You just got to stop. If you continue to go, you'll lose everybody and everything, and you'll never be able to fix it. I promise you that. You'll never be able to fix it. I swear to you, there will be a day where you'll be alone. You'll be by yourself and you'll have nobody. And then you'll go back to drugs, you'll overdose and you'll die, and you'll be a number or a John Doe. Because they won't be able to find anybody to find you, nobody that loves you, nobody that cares for you. You'll have an empty funeral. There won't be nobody there to bury you. It'll just be yourself and you'll be a friggin' number. But anyway, guys, I don't know. Like, I'm not a professional, right? I'm a drug addict myself. I'm learning. But it's the lies, the deceit, you know. You would sell your soul to the devil, you know. And I wish I could get my soul back, right? But if I can't, I'll rebuild another soul, right? Because I want it. I want it bad. I'm sorry for everything I've done to my family. I'm sorry for everything I've done to everybody else. I'm sorry for everything I've done to people in other cities and countries. You know, I'm sorry now, but then I wasn't, you know. I would have buried 100 people. Truth be told, I'd have no problem throwing you in a hole and covering you up. You know? But that's got to stop. Like, that mentality is just retarded thinking. It's just stupid, you know. But I don't know. I hope that this here little video on family and how we hurt our families as addicts was good. You know, it just, I don't know. We just have to stop hurting our families because, you know, maybe I'm going in circles here saying the same thing over and over and over again. I don't know. But what I do know is, you got to start telling the truth. You have to ask for forgiveness before you get it. And you got to prove it before you get it. Right? It's a hard game to play. Not only the drug game, but the fix game. The fix game is harder than the drug game. Right? We have to fix ourselves, man. Like, we have to. It sucks for a week or two, but then it gets better, guys. I promise you. It gets better. But this here show was just on family, how to touch it. Like, did I explain it right? I don't know, because I'm fixing my own right now. I don't know. I'm just trying to help everybody and explain what I went through. You know, I sold my soul to the devil. That's what I did, and I hurt everybody around me to the point where they didn't even have a brother. They didn't have a son. They didn't have a cousin. They didn't have an uncle, you know. They had nobody because I was out into the world of drugs. You know, guys, I hope this helped a little bit. But my next video is going to be on me getting clean and every step I took to get clean. So I can help you guys get on the road to recovery, okay? That's my goal. I want to get you guys on the road to recovery. Okay? Because if I can do it, you guys can do it. I was taking 1080s a day. I'd like to see somebody else take that amount. Because you know what? I was told my blood could kill an elephant. Imagine. The doctor told me my blood could kill an elephant. That's how toxic it was. Right? My toxicity level was out of the book. Out of the book. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. But don't hurt your families because, you know what, that's all you got. That's all you got, guys. You know, stop the lies, stop the deceit, stop everything. That's all we have is our families at the end of the day. That's it. And when you burn that bridge, it's not good, man. You're going to be alone. And it's going to suck. Because all you're going to have is addict friends around you that don't give a crap about you at the end of the day. They don't. They'll rob you while you sleep. right? So listen, guys, be good to your families. Stop the lying. Stop the cheating. Accept the help. Because you know what? If they're telling you you got a problem, everybody's seeing it. Everybody's seeing it. It's visible now. And it's to the point where it hurts people. Okay? So you got to reach out, man. If you don't reach out, you might as well cut your arms off. Because eventually you're going to be alone. And it's going to suck. Okay? So my next episode is going to be on how I got clean. Okay? That's enough about my past and my crime and all the stuff I've done and everything else, you know, and all the people I've hurt. Now it's time for me to help people, okay? Because that's why I'm doing this. I want to help people, okay? So my next episode is going to be how I got clean. The hell I went through to get clean, okay? And it wasn't an easy chore, I tell you that right now. It was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life. And you're going to hear about that now next week too. Okay? So I love you guys. I want you guys to all simmer down, get sober, straighten up, get a new life going for yourselves. Sorry, I'm spitting when I'm talking. But anyway, I want you guys to just love your families, okay? Because they're all you got at the end of the day. At the end of your day, your friends aren't going to help you do shit. Especially if they're addicts with you. Right? Because they're in the same hole as you are. They're in the same hole as you are. So I hope everybody reaches out to their family. Admits that you have a problem. Tell everybody you're sorry. You know. Just say you're sorry and you have a problem. Ask for help. Because it is there if you want it. You have to want it. And I hope somebody today goes and asks for it. Okay? I love you guys, okay? Take care. Episode 6 is coming soon. Sober Life, Love Life. Get your subscriptions, subscribe, leave comments, you know. Please subscribe, guys. Sober Life, Love Life. Eventually, I want to travel and help addicts everywhere. I want to go into the slums and take somebody out and change their life. You know what I mean? I want to be that guy that just travels the world and helps everybody. You know? I love you guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.